Hello everybody, Padger here, and welcome back to more Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Last stream, we started chapter 4, obviously. We found out that, Sakura was the traitor. She was working with Monokuma, but, she was fighting against him to protect us, and basically that got everyone all confused. Should we trust Sakura, should we not trust her? And speaking of Sakura, she died, and it basically turned into a locked room mystery. I think it was called a locked room murder. So basically someone killed Sakura and made it look and able to escape and lock the room behind them. Basically, kind of simplified, but now we're about to head to our 4th class trial. Let's do this. Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up, one after another. And then
the ultimate martial artist. A locked room murder mystery.
What the?
Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. No matter how awful something is, if you toss a smiley face, it turns into positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD.
This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends?
What?
How can they see the emoticons? He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, please get on the elevator. See you all down there.
And a little dance.
What the hell was that?
I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get it, you guys. How can you act all so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
Let me just close the door. Just a little more. So I don't get complaints from family. I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How much dare you call me a murderer?
Well, your other personality is a murderer, so technically you are a murderer.
What the heck?
Whatever.
Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. I remember buttons because recently I just got a Switch. The buttons are a bit different. So. That person is here? That person is one of us?
Don't look at me!
What the heck?
It's one of us.
Hey.
Alright, let's do this. Come on. It's time to put an end to this. I made my way towards the elevator. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climb into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. Okay, just gonna... There's just less and less of us now. Just 6 left. There you what, it used to be 15? The elevator lowered, uttering its 2 all-familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and suddenly, as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Now we're in Egypt.
Just a 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely.
You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left.
I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
And so, the current opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. And while I was saying that, I was getting goosebumps like, oh my god. Oh, goosebumps. Yes, let's just save the prep. Alright, let's set some skills. I think we got like at least 1 or 2 new one. Vocabulary. Increase bullet capacity, effective during bullet time battle. Alright. Let's get 4 more. Really? Really? Like we have all of this, but we don't get any more. Alright. So, vocabulary. Ambidextrous. Okay, so let's check out our shoot bullets. Monokuma fall 4. Okay, killed around 12 noon. Door against the... chair against the door. Sakura's body. Blood from the shelf. The candy. Glass shards. Figure. Bottles. Yeah. You see a lot more of that, and once we get into the class trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
From the beginning?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Let's find that out. Aoi's account.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
some concrete reason why Hina suspects those three specifically. I'm sure she mentioned it before.
It was one.
Yeah, let's just check Ari's account, because I doubt that's Sakura has written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and Yasuhiro asking them to meet her in the rec room by noon. She slid these notes underneath each person's door. So
One of you killed Sakura.
how would that, you know,
And what reason do you have?
I feel like
for
we
saying
have to like
Because you
like
all
absorb
had a motive.
her
You hated
face
her.
like this,
so? Is that it? That
so
doesn't
this,
make any
and
sense.
shoot it.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get. It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
So what would it be?
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
Actually, let me shoot
That's
this
the
out
only
and
reason you have for accusing
try.
us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get. It
Well,
was
let's
one
actually
of
try
you,
it
one
out
of
of
you
this
killed-
And what
account.
reason do you?
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low.
Come
That's about as low as you can. It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you?
Because you all had you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low.
come on.
That's about as low as you can. It was
Like
one
we
of
have
you
like a
killed
bit
Sakura.
less than 12
Because
minutes. Like
you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low.
come on.
That's about as low as you
Why do I miss? This is why I don't play shooters.
can. One of you killed.
And what reason
I
do you
always
have?
miss.
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low.
Come on.
That's about as low as you can get. It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
I had to slow down. I didn't want to, but I had to.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? I don't know. Like they all said they didn't meet with her. Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Yeah, you're lying. You're lying.
There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying.
Yeah, it's Hero. There's a clear contradiction in something one of them just said now. If they didn't go see Sakura, then how can they explain it?
The fact that Sakura went, there's no way that one of you is
I don't deny that I never went.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here.
The liar.
No, that's wrong.
That pocket trash. Got a pocket trash in ya?
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's,
Explain.
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Care to explain?
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Yeah, you're what's the word? Stammering. But what you said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is... when Sakura got that candy? I was about to say, wait, isn't Hina the one that got the candy?
Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why are you getting angry? Why are you getting forceful?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Everyone's acting incredibly suspicious. You're suspicious, you're suspicious, you're suspicious. Everyone's suspicious.
More hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
Yeah, no. Remember, I think, trace of blood was found around the mouth, but, no blood was found on either of her hands, so it can't be Sakura didn't do it.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Yeah, when?
Huh?
When, huh? No one, you, Toko, or Byakuya were not allowed to touch anything in the crime scene. So how would you know that Sakura wrote Toko in the magazine?
Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But we never told you.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine, the dying message, it was on the magazine shelf?
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Magazine dying message.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at that time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when...
On the magazine shelf, one magazine had been put back upside down. Inside this magazine, Toko's name had been written in blood. It is assumed that whoever wrote it used their finger to do so.
I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, so how about we shoot it down?
I can tell you exactly when I found that when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you
Oh,
when
come
I found
on.
the dying message. It was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine. When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Vienna sausage.
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
She didn't. Because her hands were absolutely clean.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Clean fingers. Oh, we're doing this?
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof.
This
Boom.
should prove it. I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Oh. Well, this class trial is over and done with. You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? Ask a couple of other people to meet as well.
Oh, okay.
Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy.
Oh, sure. Thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm gonna end it today. I'm gonna end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Like, for real? Just gonna...
I hit her from behind, before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So, what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What would he had to do after writing the message? It doesn't make sense. Why he picked Toko, why the magazine was hidden. Why the magazine was hidden.
Got it.
There we go.
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Who would not like seeing Toko's name in a magazine? Someone who wouldn't like what had been written is only one choice. Toko
I got it.
herself.
It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So... what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but... okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. Alright. Prove that Hiro isn't the killer and...
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer!
Hiro hit Sakura. That's for sure. But this doesn't end there. There's something that proves that the wounds on her head.
I didn't want to, but...
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre...
Try to remember the controls for this. Select two.
from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered.
Kyoko's
She went limp.
animation says suffers body. Okay. And Kyoko's examination, 2 blows to the head.
Isn't it obvious Hiro really is the
So,
killer?
I didn't want to, but I did. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the... and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. You only hit her.
Yeah, just once.
that's wrong.
No,
It's 2 blows, so you didn't do it.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
The glass on the ground.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
that was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Because we were there earlier.
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
And also their chess pieces. So we found the knight. I think we need to find the queen. The correlation between the Monokuma bottles feel like it's starting to become clear. That connection must be its object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. So we found the knight, rook, queen, chess. Give me another S. E. Do we another E? There we go. Chess piece.
Now I understand.
Thought they were going to tell us, oh hey, name
chess
pieces.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Okay, so I'm guessing from right to left, king, rook, bishop, pawn. So missing is the knight and the from right to left, the queen and the knight. And we found the knight on the ground, right?
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
Where's the queen?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Hey there, dead hero. Welcome to the stream.
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Where's the queen?
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
We literally just said the Monokuma balls had chess pieces in it.
Yeah, shogi is way better.
And you're going off topic.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
I mean, when we got there, before the murder, all 6 were there.
No, it's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the bottle that was missing, it was broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
When we collected the bottles, right, and put it on that scale, the broken pieces were all the way on the ground. I mean, it was heavier than the one that we had on the other side,
Because
right?
there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is, Kyoko and I figured it out before. It was the Monokuma bottle experiment.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by Sakura's second attack.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. Any proof that showed Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I happened. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element has been added to the bullet time battles, which you like. Oh man. So far, you've probably been pressing the triangle during your final strike without second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way during the non-silent debate, simply by simply pressing the L1 button. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're gonna pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this. Why gotta put it on the hardest difficulty, really? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! Yay! Well then, good luck and have fun. We're halfway through the game, guys.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough!
Handprints.
This should prove it.
Yeah.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Oh man, like you're like, it wasn't me, why you blaming me? And the others are like, just tell us, yeah, it was me, it was all me.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
She has no spine. When it comes to Miyako.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
Oh, like it's like the Bohemian Rhapsody. Well, like she just with three more heads around her, and we're good, right?
When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines.
So it was Jill who did it.
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her? You mean? Speak of the devil and he will appear. In this case, her.
Ah, guess it's back!
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights!
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me.
Yeah, just gonna slide right past that. Just like ignore him saying, "I don't want to do anything with you," and just like.
Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that, and he is gonna.
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Huh? I thought for sure you had some words for here on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is.